India takes over presidency of United Nations Security Council for the month of August. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma says no surcharge will be levied on electricity bills for the economically backward section in the state. Mizoram Chief Minister says border issues will be resolved amicably through meaningful dialogue. Assam Chief Minister reiterates that disputes can be resolved through discussion. In Tokyo Olympics, PV Sindhu defeats China's He Bingjiao to clinch bronze medal for India. And Nagaland government announces 18-day unlock phase 4 from today. Total lockdown extended in Aizawl municipal area for next 7 days. Very good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin from the studios of DTK Guwahati. This is Sangeeta Bhattacharjee. Now the stories in detail. India today took over the presidency of the United Nations Security Council for the month of August. External Affairs Ministry said India's vision has been steered by dialogue and cooperation, mutual respect and commitment to international law. In its presidency, India will be guided by the principles of transparency, credibility, accountability and effectiveness. Maritime security, peacekeeping and counter-terrorism will be the focus areas for India during its presidency. The ministry said as a founding member of the UN, India is committed to multilateralism, rule of law and fair and equitable international system.
Council in July. During our presidency in August, India is organizing 3 high-level signature meetings focusing on our priority areas, that is maritime security, peacekeeping and counter-terrorism.
Deepak Das took charge as the new Controller General of Accounts today. Deepak Das, the 25th officer to hold the position of CGA, is a 1986 batch Indian Civil Accounts Service officer. During his long career, he has held important positions at different levels in ministries such as Science and Technology, Environment and Forest, among others. Prior to assuming the charge, Das has served as the Principal Chief Controller of Accounts in the Central Board of Direct Taxes. Announcing a slew of relief measures in favor of economically backward section, Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma today said no surcharge would be levied on electricity bills which is due for long. Attending his second review meeting of Power Department today at Bijuli Bhavan in Guwahati, Chief Minister Sharma announced that 1,95,000 tea workers and 11,21,000 people below poverty line may pay their arrear bill amount in 10 installments. The Chief Minister also announced that more than 4,80,000 new connections will be given in the state under Saubhagya scheme, for which Centre has already sanctioned 1,719 crore rupees. Further, he informed that 48,557 Anganwadi centres and 13,321 primary schools will be electrified in the coming days. Also, he assured that pending results for about 1,600 posts in the department will be announced soon.
আমি সিদ্ধান্ত লৈছো যে চাহ বাগিচা শ্ৰমিক আৰু বিপিএলৰ পৰা আমি তেওঁলোকৰ বিলৰ লগত চাৰ্জ আমি নলওঁ পেন্ডিং বিল একেদিন যি গৈ আছে আমি চাৰ্জ নলওঁ তেওঁলোকক আমি চাৰ্জবোৰ মাফ কৰি দিছো আৰু তেওঁলোকে যি আমাক দিবলগীয়া টকা আছিল সেইটো 10টা সৰু সৰু ইনষ্টলমেন্টত দিলেই হ'ব আমি ভাৰত চৰকাৰ
Amid the ongoing Assam-Mizoram border row, Mizoram Chief Minister Zoramthanga today said the boundary row between the two states will be resolved amicably through dialogue. After telephonic discussions with Union Home Minister Amit Shah and Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma, Chief Minister Zoramthanga said the 3 leaders agreed to resolve the border dispute issue amicably through meaningful dialogue. He also appealed to the people of the state to avoid posting sensitive messages and make judicious use of their social media platforms to prevent any possible escalation of the situation. Meanwhile, taking to Twitter, Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma also said what happened along the Assam-Mizoram border is unacceptable to people of both states. The prime focus now is to keep the spirit of Northeast alive. He further added that border disputes can only be resolved through discussion. In a major breakthrough towards de-escalating tensions prevailing in the Soy Valley Reserve Forest, an MOU was signed between the Chief Secretary of Nagaland, Jan Alam, and Chief Secretary of Assam, Jishnu Borwa, on Saturday at Chumukedima Police House. Nagaland Deputy Chief Minister and in charge of Home and R&B Y. Patton and Assam Education Minister Ranoj Pegu were also present during the signing. Both sides agreed to withdraw their respective security personnel from the disputed areas in the next 24 hours. It was also decided that satellite imagery and UAVs will be used to monitor the area to maintain the status quo. Later, speaking to the media at Kibahagar, Ranoj Pegu expressed hope that this step will help in resolving the long-pending Assam-Nagaland border dispute amicably through meaningful dialogue.
So he Nagalandৰ ফালৰ পৰা তেওঁলোকৰ উপ-মুখ্যমন্ত্ৰী Y. Patton ডাঙৰীয়া উপস্থিত আছিল আৰু মই অসমৰ পৰা উপস্থিত আছিলোঁ। তো আমাৰ দুজন মন্ত্ৰীৰ উপস্থিতি দুজন চিফ ছেক্ৰেটাৰীয়ে এইটো চহী কৰিছে যে আমাৰ যি বিবদমান এটা অঞ্চল আছিল মৰিয়নি।
On to updates from Tokyo Olympics now. In badminton, ace shuttler PV Sindhu bagged bronze medal for India. She defeated He Bingjiao of China by 21-13, 21-15 in the third-place match of women's singles. Sindhu becomes the first female athlete of India to win 2 Olympic medals, adding to her historic silver at 2016 Rio Olympics. Meanwhile, the men's hockey team takes on Great Britain in quarterfinals. India was leading with 2-1 scoreline till the reports last came in. Earlier, Indian boxer Satish Kumar lost today by a unanimous decision against Bakodir Zalalov of Uzbekistan in the men's super heavyweight category quarterfinal. Meghalaya State Investment Promotion Society on Friday signed an MOU with Invest India, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India, in presence of Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma. After signing of the MOU, the Chief Minister said the objective is to leverage investment opportunities in key development sectors to boost trade and industries in the state. He also stressed on promoting the trade ties with neighboring nations by formalizing the existing system. Invest India team will support in planning the global value chain. The immediate target will be in promoting startups alongside value addition of products like lakadong, turmeric, eri silk, mushroom, pineapple and jackfruit. In the COVID update from the country, more than 47 crore 2 lakh COVID vaccine doses have been administered in the country so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. As per the Union Health Ministry data, the COVID recovery rate is at 97.36% with 39,258 patients recovering in last 24 hours. Till date, more than 3 crore 8 lakh 20,000 people have recovered in the country. Meanwhile, 41,831 new cases were reported in the nation in the last 24 hours. The active case load is currently 4,10,952. However, 541 deaths were reported in the last 24 hours. Daily case positivity rate is at 2.34% and it remains below 5%. In the COVID scenario in the northeast, Arunachal Pradesh reported a caseload of 3,954 active cases, followed by 43,939 discharge cases. The dead account for 229. Assam has 11,975 active cases, even as the released cases topped 5,47,616. Tally for the dead is 5,260. With 10,540 active cases in its kitty, Manipur has 86,403 discharged cases. The death toll is 1,556. Saddled with 5,966 active cases, Meghalaya has a caseload of 57,949 cured cases. The dead account for 1,085. In Mizoram, there are 12,388 active cases, even as 26,387 were discharged. The death tallied 150. Burdened with 1,329 active cases, Nagaland has 25,977 cured cases, even as the dead account for 500 166. Sikkim has 3,400 active cases, followed by 22,804 released cases. The death toll is 344. With 3,482 active cases, Tripura has 74,346 discharge cases, while the dead numbered 755. Nagaland government has announced 18-day unlock phase 4 with further relaxations from 1st to 18th of August. During this period, shops will remain open from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., while night curfew has been extended from 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. Besides bus transport services, both government and private will be allowed to operate with 50% capacity. The decision was taken during a high-powered committee meeting on COVID-19 headed by Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio on Saturday in Kohima. It may be mentioned that the state began the process of unlocking phase since July 1. In Mizoram, to control the spread of the pandemic, total lockdown in Aizawl municipal area has been extended for another week. This will remain in effect till 7th of August. The decision was taken today in a state-level COVID-19 meeting chaired by the Health Minister R. Lalthangiliana. During the period, mass testing in various localities in the city will be continued. Earlier, a total lockdown was claimed in Aizawl Municipal Corporation area from 18th of July till today in view of the surge in COVID-19 cases. In Meghalaya, the Jaintia Hills Unit of Art of Living recently donated 3 oxygen concentrators and other equipments such as oximeter, thermometer, among others, to Jowai Hospital in Lalong. The equipments were handed over to the Superintendent of Jowai Civil Hospital, Dr. R. Porman, by President of Art of Living, P. Toy. Toy informed that the equipments were provided with the help of International Association for Human Values. Meanwhile, Dr. Porman extended his gratitude to the Art of Living for supporting the hospital during this difficult time of the pandemic. In Nagaland, Assam Rifles carried out various civic activities on Saturday. Kohima Battalion of Assam Rifles interacted with the village leaders of villages of Kohima district and discussed cooperation aspects for peace and security in the region. Meanwhile, Kifire Battalion of Assam Rifles assisted the district administration in organizing a COVID-19 vaccination drive at Kifire town. Further, Ghaspani Battalion of Assam Rifles organized a lecture-cum-interactive session on various women empowerment opportunities as well as career opportunities at Ghaspani in Nagaland. Former Manipur Congress chief Govindas Kanthojam today joined Bharatiya Janata Party in New Delhi. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh was also present in the occasion. After joining the party, he said he will work dedicatedly for BJP in the upcoming elections in Manipur. Earlier, Govindas Kanthojam met party president J.P. Nadda. And to end the news, the main points once again. India takes over presidency of United Nations Security Council for the month of August. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma says no surcharge will be levied on electricity bills for the economically backward section in the state. Mizoram Chief Minister says border issues will be resolved amicably through meaningful dialogue. Assam Chief Minister reiterates that disputes can be resolved through discussion. In Tokyo Olympics, PV Sindhu defeats China's He Bingjiao to clinch bronze medal for India. And Nagaland government announces 18-day unlock phase 4 from today. Total lockdown extended in Aizawl municipal area for next 7 days. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.